Hello everybody, it's Kendrick from Providence. I am going to be pulling some Archangel, what are these? Child, what am I? Ooh, the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm sorry, I have the Archangel Power deck as well. And sometimes I like to pair those two together, but you know, I forgot. I haven't used it in a long time. It's the Romance Angels, and I'm sure you know this, you know. If you're new to tarot, this is by Doreen Virtue. She no longer makes cards or anything for that matter. Oh, it's 4:44. It's so funny. I started the video at 4:44. I knew it was coming up. It's 44 right now. There are 44 cards in this deck. Let's get it. This is insane. Love it. Now these cards have been worked. So like, bent but not broken. Okay. Hello in love. Bent but not broken. And I'm about to reinforce myself. We are. Okay, when I say me, I'm talking about you. This is going to be collectively done. You know, Aries through Pisces. You know, that's how we're doing it. And this is going to be the part one of the Valentine's Day readings that I am doing, leading up to that full moon in Leo. You know, I got a calendar from the grocery store. You know, I usually don't pick these up. It was handed to me, you know, given to me in the store. And I was like, okay. I really didn't want to carry it on the way home, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't in the bag. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, child, it says that the full moon was on the day that the new moon was on, and it says that the new moon is on the day that the full moon is on. And I'm like, what gives? What is going on? Child. Okay, so we're doing Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Did I say them all? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I did. That's what we are doing. We got one more to go. All right, so, you know, I'm going to cut them and, you know, we're gonna go with Aries first. We're gonna see how many minutes each sign gets. If I have to clarify, I will do it with my Napolitani deck. And wow, happy Black History Month, y'all. Support your Black tarot readers and astrologers on the U of the tube and the I of the G. Okay, let me take out these clarifiers, these clarifiers, okay? These clariantes. Y'all know I grew up in the hood and the projects, but okay. He blossomed and bloomed. All right, so, you know, we are going to go ahead and cut these the same way, and we're gonna call it the way that we call the Romance Angels. And if we need to clarify, actually we're gonna clarify all of them. Okay, well, I'm in New York now, so, you know, the accent has gotten somewhere. All right, let's just do it like this. Let's uplift. Let's lift it up. We don't want to draw and lay down. We want to pull and lift up. That's what we about to do with y'all. Okay, Aries, at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, Aries, this is what's going on with you. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So this means that you just need to have a better time, you know? And in order to flirt, you have to feel comfortable. This is talking about flirting with life as well, right? Surprise energy, you know? Drew Barrymore was talking about how she was walking through Central Park the other day and she saw somebody that she felt like she wanted to approach, took the risk, And she said hello to them. She asked them if they were single. Then she asked them if they were gay. Then she asked them, you know, a few other things. And then she took off her mask and all of this other stuff. And she said, you know, hi. And she realized that the guy was half her age. But then this other person came up to her and was like, oh my God, I heard all of that. And I feel like that was so brave of you to, you know, just come out and ask this person like this. By the way, are you Drew Barrymore? And she was like, yes. But all of that happened because Drew decided to take a chance on something or to do something outside of the box that was, you know, unusual for her, or something that she used to be able to do or capable of doing that, you know, maybe she just hadn't tested those waters in a while. So she felt like, you know, maybe today's the day. So try something new, flirt with life, flirt with the energy of other people if you all are not doing that. And also, you know, flirting could be something that is a little bit of an issue for you guys right now, right? Flirting. Who's flirting? Are you flirting? Are you worried about somebody flirting? Are you, you know, are you optimistic about your life? You know what I mean? Because flirtation to me has a lot to do with being optimistic, right? Extending the lighthearted energy to others. So this could also be in regards to somebody extending their energy that maybe they be giving you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, right? Ooh, okay, yeah, this is like the proof of something, you know what I mean? So you might be feeling like you have proof of something with this Ace of Pentacles here, which is from the Napolitane deck, okay? You might be feeling like you have proof of something with the flirting, right? It could be from online, just because all of the aces are associated with Mercury, and they're also associated with Pluto. Mercury and Pluto have come into some conjunction or are about to at some point in time. So that might be the information that you needed to really fully like make you certain or change your mind for some of you, or whatever it is. You might even be feeling like you might have been questioning if somebody was flirting with you, and then you get the actual the approval, right? Or what am I trying to say? God, right now. You understand them to actually be flirting with you. You're like, yes, I get the message. Okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Taurus, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so this could be talking about somebody's lack of faith in something right now. Or this could be, you know, maybe you are trying to prove something, or somebody else is trying to prove something to you in the relationship or in your love life. Religious factors, this could also be somebody that might not be feeling like they're enough right now, or you may not be feeling like you're enough for somebody. Or it could be somebody that is religious that doesn't, you know, this doesn't even have to be religious factors. This could be like cultural beliefs or anything like that might be interfering with the progression of this relationship. You know what I mean? And we're in the potential that it has to go even further than where it is right now. I'm sorry, Taurus, I didn't even look at the time to see when I started for you. But let's say we started somewhere around like 8 minutes, you know? Anyway, yeah, your love life is being influenced by other people and whether or not they believe in your relationship, or maybe some people might be thinking that you are moving too fast in your relationship, or maybe some people might be feeling like, you know, you didn't choose the right person, but it's not really up to them, you know what I mean? Think about what it is that matters most to you and what makes you happy and what is going to make you feel like you are optimizing, you know, your life and getting the best out of it. You know what I mean? Let's see what are we clarifying with? Okay, the Three of Swords. Yeah, it could be this. Also, some of you could be thinking, you know, with the religious factors, that's like church or the union, the sanctity of it. And then the Three of Swords is, you know, Saturn and Libra, which is ruled by a sacred planet. Saturn is not sacred, so it's saying like something interfered with the sanctity of the union, right? Or there could have been something, someone, communication or something like that. Something was trying to just kind of like get in the way or create some sort of like psychological obstacle for you. Or maybe there was like outside or external influences that created some sort of like psychological, I don't know, shift for you, or it just created a whole new weight of worry for you in some kind of way, you know, and we're trying to look and see past this, right? This is only meant to test your spiritual strength, to be honest with you, with the Three of Swords being there, because it's very much about that. Some of you may have even cried over this because the Three of Swords is associated with that. You know, over something that you can't understand or something that you can't fix, you know, because sometimes this energy of the cardinal signs wants to accomplish something right away, or they want to fix or get something done right away, right? And it's saying this isn't something that is just going to like fix itself. It'll go away with time, you know what I mean? Even if you have broken up with somebody, because the Three of Swords definitely talks about breakups with Saturn connected to endings and restrictions, that type of thing. And then, you know, being that like, whatever, maybe you're realizing that someone isn't as spiritual as you are. You might be finding some disappointment there. Yeah, could be that. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. 11:11. Let's go to Gemini. That's very interesting too, Gemini. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so this could be addictions in anything, right? You could be addicted to like a vibe, a mood, an aesthetic. Your attitude could be the thing that you are codependent on. If you have like avoidant personality or something like that, right? An avoidant personality, you might depend on that avoidant personality to kind of like divert, you know, people away from you, you know what I mean? In that kind of way, it's almost like shooing people away. But then it's also, the codependency might be like attention, just because there's a lion here too. You know, there's a lion in this card. So that is associated with Leo and the sun. So it's like we are codependent on the sun for energy. So people could be codependent on your energy, or you could be codependent on the energy of someone else or the energy of something. You know, it might just be providing you with that instant gratification, and that instant gratification may not last long enough, or you have to keep getting it in doses, right? Because there's something here, because codependency has to do with value, okay, and worth. And if you are codependent on something, you find value in that thing because you probably feel like that thing may not value you or something like that. So you attach yourself to it, or it attaches itself to you. And sometimes codependency can be very unhealthy because you know, who are you without the thing that you are relying on, right? Don't give that thing power over you. Don't give a person power over you. Don't give, you know, an idea a power over you. You know, this is kind of like fixed energy, you know, needing to break away from something that has been kind of constant, and maybe being conscious of something that you were kind of unconscious of before, but now it's come to the surface and you are, you know, challenged with the idea of the withdrawal of that thing, or from that thing, or that person, or that place. Yeah. Six of Wands. This is talking about personal independence, right? So that's the clarification. Okay, right. But basically, you should be independent from some sort of entity. It could be a company or a business, being that this is a 6 here. It's like a day-to-day thing, you know. You've been persistent with something too, the codependent and the persistency, but maybe we want you to try to be, well, it says that you're going to become victorious over this codependency, whatever it is. So that's a positive thing, but it's not without work, and it's not without effort. You know what I mean? And it's talking about changing directions with things, okay? Changing focus, perhaps. Finding a new way, new channel, new path, okay? Yeah, absolutely. So at 14 minutes and 33 seconds, we're gonna move on to Cancer, and this is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this could be like going on vacation with someone. This could be having a fun outing with someone, something that just kind of makes you feel very like comfortable, emotionally secure, feeling good about yourself. It's actually encouraging you to do something like that, you know what I mean? And it should be kind of like easy. It doesn't have to be forced or anything like that. So make sure that the timing is right, because if it's being forced, then the timing is not right, you know? But at the same time, I wouldn't say that you're forcing it if you are just kind of continuing to be in the mode of like, I don't care, or I don't know, or I don't want anything. Then it's like making the effort isn't forcing it. You're just trying to make something happen that can happen. You know what I mean? But if it just doesn't seem like you have enough time to squeeze it into your day or whatever, then don't try to force it, because we don't want you to rush into it or rush out of it. You know, we want you to be able to really enjoy the time, really soak it up, you know? So maybe that thing that you want to do that could just take an afternoon, and you could do it on the day that you have to work. Maybe you want to do it on the day that you are off, you know what I mean? Or something like that. Find the time though to make it really beneficial for you, you know what I mean? And let's see what the clarification is. It is the King of Wands, right? So it is that. It's like wanting to have a good time. This is connected to like Leo energy, Aries energy. You know, it is spontaneity, but it is also thoughtful spontaneity. You know, so it's like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do this. Let's do this. Because sometimes you have to definitely book a ticket in a lot of places these days, so that they can kind of like monitor the flow of people that come in and out at any given time, you know, throughout the day. So yeah, spontaneous planning and having a good time. You know, the King of Wands definitely loves to have a good time, so you owe it to yourself, right? And you don't have to spend a lot of money. Let's go to Leo at 17 minutes and 10 seconds. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, Leo, so this is talking about, I don't really call in soulmate energy. I feel like that's something that just kind of like happens, you know? I don't feel like I'm in control of somebody coming to me or anything like that. You know, that's just like, why are you wasting your time doing that? And that's real. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So, you know, this is just talking about whatever you feel like you deserve. Do your affirmations. Do your visualization. Yeah, basically that. And you have to also be ready for something like a soulmate type of thing, because a soulmate could be something, this type of energy that definitely is going to test you in different ways. You know what I mean? A soulmate isn't somebody that's like, things are super duper easy with, right? I wouldn't think so. It sounds kind of like deep and intense. But calling in your soulmate, child, your prayers and affirmations, apparently they being answered. Let's look and see what's going on. Yeah, they are. Four of Pentacles, okay? This is definitely Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer type of energy. So you might be dealing with those, right? It could even be a Scorpio for some people. That is the person that you're thinking about, right? So if you are a Leo, you know, and I'm thinking sun sign, it could be a Cancer, Capricorn, it could be a Leo, it could be an Aries, or it could be a Scorpio sun. All of those, right? This is also talking about work, right? Yes. You know, finding ways to manage your time wisely. You know, that's what this is connected to as well. But there's definitely somebody that is going to come into your life that is going to change it in some kind of way, because it is certain with the Four of Pentacles here. And I don't know. It could be in July, during Cancer season. you know? That's basically it. Yeah, it could be in July in Cancer season. That's when they're coming into your life. Okay, we're gonna end it there. I don't know. Virgo at 2011. So romantic feelings. Your romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. Have you had a crush on somebody since 2011, Virgo? 2020 you ran into them, and now 2022 you are gonna see them again. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but honey, you know, your feelings are real and worth exploring, right? If you like want to go on some dates or something like that, you know, what is romance? What does it mean for you now? Maybe we should not reassess, but like reimagine what that means for you right now. And you know, if you have been confused about how you have felt, you know, and you're like, I think this is happening, or I think so-and-so likes me, or, you know, this is like saying, yeah, you're right, it's going in that direction, but let's clarify. Oh yeah, you're right. Four of Wands. Now you could be dealing with Leo energy, you could be dealing with Aries energy, you could definitely be dealing with Pisces energy. I don't know, it's weird. So they might be like an Aries or a Leo or a Cancer, okay, or a Scorpio, but they have like, you know, a Pisces moon or rising, or maybe they're like a double water sign with one of their major three being fire or something like that. You know, I'm getting like water and fire mix here. Or maybe you could be, you know, you're a Virgo, right? So maybe they could be a Pisces. That happens a lot. And this is also talking about not being intimidated by how you feel about somebody, or not being intimidated by how you think somebody feels about you. You know what I mean? It's saying don't be afraid to take a risk. Don't be afraid of rejection. You know what I mean? It's actually good. It's humbling, and when you're ready for that type of thing, be ready for whatever reaction that you get. You know what I mean? It kind of strengthens you, and it gives you like a tough skin and all of that. So I feel like that is good. Yeah. Let's go with Libra at 2244. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, you know, yeah, because it's kind of like, it's all about your attitude. You know what I mean? It's all about your attitude, right? And your attitude has a lot to do with how you are making the best out of your situation as it is before you even are introduced to anyone that you could potentially share a love life with. How are you doing, first of all? Right? Because optimistic, we're optimizing. Okay, optimistic. Ooh, I love it. So it's kind of like channeling that energy, right? Being a mystic, right? You know, almost like imagining something, right? Positive thinking, right? That's using your imagination to attract good things in. I love that. And also it's like, you know, sometimes optimism takes effort. You know, because we're optimizing something. So it's kind of like it's gonna take a little bit more, not necessarily like physical work, right? But mental work, also spiritual work, right? That's what staying optimistic about your love life means. Positive thinking, having faith, knowing that things are going to be okay and things are meant to be as they are, you know? And it's also about living in the moment. Yeah? Living in the moment. Six of Cups. Okay, wow, this is a beautiful card. Very much about staying emotionally optimistic. You know? And realizing where where your emotional codependencies lie, right? And where your emotional triggers or come from, right? Or where someone's emotional triggers are coming from. You know, this could have to do with how your past has affected your present, you know, here with this Six of Cups. Like, let's try to like let go, flesh out, filter out the old emotions that are attached to experiences that we're no longer having. Okay? You know what I mean? And it's kind of like that too. You're like, okay, these are old emotions. I don't really identify with those old emotions anymore. There's nothing that there is no payoff from these old emotions here. You know? They are a relic. They are of a particularly certain time. Of a particular time. And I've outgrown these emotions. I don't give the emotional value to the experience anymore that made me feel maybe, I don't know, unlucky in love, right? Like I didn't really have any options past a certain point or whatever, because the Six of Cups are talking about, you know, how your head or your brain is controlling your sense of emotions, because it is because you're the function of your brain that you're able to feel the emotions. So we have to not recreate, but we have to create new positive emotional experiences that help balance out, you know, because the Lover's card is a card of balance, that help balance out our overall experience, you know? Positive feedback, positive emotional feedback. That's what we need. Sorry, somebody just sent me a message and they were using some language and I was like, are they coming for me? But then it's a joke because I know them. I was like, wait a minute now. But yeah, you know, Libra. Okay. Six of Cups. Stay optimistic about your love life. Both of these cards are saying that. They're saying you are so much better than you used to be. Period. Right? And also, it's like, know what you have control over as well. Maybe you're trying to be too much in control. And maybe it has to do from the past experiences, the past heartache, the past trauma, you know, whatever. And it has you a little bit guarded emotionally, right? Anyway. Yeah. Stay optimistic about it because, like, seems to be working out for the best. Anyway, let's go on to, who is this child? What are we going on to? We are going on to Scorpio. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, child. Well, you know. So some of you are like married or with somebody and you're like, oh my God, is this a person? Like, was I supposed to do this? It's saying like, yes, you didn't make a mistake. And also, you know, like, true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. This could be saying that this is somebody that you're meant to meet, right? Very karmically, right? And they're going to definitely affect you for a lifetime. They will have their effect on you for a lifetime, you know. Their imprint, their impression is left for a lifetime. We don't necessarily know or think that you have to be getting married to this person and, you know, claiming them. it might be for a time, just like everything else is for a time. 5 of Wands, yeah. You know, you could be asking yourself, like, is this a person that I'm supposed to be with? Because, like, their family is, like, getting too crazy, right? Or some of you may not be thinking that you're good enough for this person, even though it is that they do actually authentically like you, you know? You feel like you have to compete with whatever else is out there. You feel like you don't have, you know, what it takes to keep this person interested. And stop questioning whether or not you have what it takes to keep this person interested, because it is your positive attitude and your confidence that we need to not let get, you know, eroded by anything or anyone, because confidence is very attractive. But when we are overly confident, and when we are confident to the point where we are verbally sending, you know, degradation towards others, or we are projecting a negative attitude towards others, maybe through what we say or our actions, that is not attractive confidence. It ain't. So if you're dealing with somebody that, you know, they gotta be some kind of way when they around you because they want you to think they're a man, or you know what I mean? It's just like, no, I don't like that. I want you to be, well, this is my ego. I want you to be sweet, real. And you can be sweet, you can be real, you know, that's just kind of like, what's the attitude about? You know what I mean? Like, what are the attitudes about? We don't need to have an attitude with each other. It's about respect too, right? And you could be questioning whether or not, you know, you respect this person enough to love them, because you could be attracted to them, or vice versa. You could be like, does this person respect me enough, right? Is this love and respect, or is this just love and attraction? It's like that type of thing. Like I said, for a time. It's not gonna last forever. But, you know, moving on. 3244. This is for Sag. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. You could be, yeah. You're being shy. You're being emotionally shy, Sag. You don't know if you can do it. You're like, ooh, you know, can I say this? Can I make this announcement? Can I tell this person how I feel? I don't want to be disappointed here. Honey, this is just kind of like being optimistic and hoping for the best. You know what I mean? And then this is also kind of like, let's walk away from those fears and those feelings that we can't have something better than we already have had, you know? Because if it feels like, oh my God, this is so much better than like the other people that I dated, like, is this actually like gonna be something, or is this real, or can I actually believe this? It's saying like, yeah, you can't believe it, and if you haven't said anything, you can say something. It's not gonna be the end of the world for you. You know? Go ahead and say something. Go out and have a drink or something. You know, you don't have to outright ask. You'd be like, do you want to have a drink or something, or go out to dinner? You can say that and people will get the fucking message. They will know. Guy, girl, gay, straight, trans, whatever. They don't get that message. Anyway, here we go. So that was short for you, Sag. You know, but you could just be dealing with some insecurities, and that's why you don't want to say anything, because you could just be like judging yourself too harshly here with this Page of Cups here. You know what I mean? And, you know, rejection isn't anything that you should beat yourself up over, because it's not you rejecting yourself. You know what I mean? I guess it's the self feeling rejected. It's the ego, you know? but how you take it, you know, how you receive it, how you receive the feedback, right? That proves, you know, your character, right? You know, so the Page of Cups sometimes is something that is said that tests your character and how you receive it, you know? It's getting one step closer to being an emotional G. Okay, this is long. I don't know if IG gonna get it, but YouTube will. Capricorn. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Well, this is definitely connected to Aquarius. So this wants you to be a little bit more forward thinking, because Aquarius comes after you. So you're like, wait, what? I can't even imagine. Right? Mars is exalted in your sign, and Mars rules Scorpio, and it also rules Aries, and both of those are kind of like, what? Not me. And you're kind of like, what? Not me. Right? Or not what I want. What do you mean? I'm getting what I want. And if you're not getting what you want right now at this time, you might not, you might be closed-minded. So if it is suggesting that you keep an open mind, it's saying that you're closed-minded or you have your mind fixed on something. You know, you could be getting in your own way. Right? It wants you to kind of like, take a deep breath, you know, because sometimes the things that we have yet to experience because we don't think that it's for us might actually be for us. Let's see. Right, Ace of Wands. Definitely keeping an open mind. And this is very Mars, like I said. It's very Aries, like I said. It's very Pluto, right? So this is talking about changing your perception, behaving differently, a new path, forging a new path. You know, this is the Ace of Wands. It's lighting a new path, right? So keeping an open mind because a new path is being lit for you. New day, new dawn, new life. And I'm feeling good. All right now. So let's move on. You know, it's also connected to being self-aware, right? Being aware of your own potential and being aware of your own potential to change, and your own potential to change is also connected to your ability to newly adapt yourself to fresh situations, you know? Aquarius at 37 minutes. Well, let's go with 38. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you're giving energy with Cancer. Maybe you know a Cancer that you need to go on holiday with or retreat with, or maybe you need to go with a Cancer to do the thing that they need to do with you so that y'all can both get your mind right. It's time to disconnect from the world. Let's see what your clarification card is. The Two of Pentacles, right. This is talking about going somewhere, taking a short trip. I mean, yeah. For me, it's a short trip because it's Pentacle to Pentacle. You know, a long trip for me would be like something else. Yeah, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. You know, it can be something small that you do, like going to the movies or something, because it's kind of like you don't realize how much you appreciate something until you're there. You know what I mean? Or you won't appreciate something until you have it, or you don't know what you got until it's gone. It's like that type of thing. So it's talking about not taking things for granted with the Two of Pentacles here, right? So it's saying take advantage of like, what life has to offer you with this Two of Pentacles, you know, and just kind of do it on like a day-to-day, right? The Two of Pentacles, what it's like, you know, Taurus is the second house. It's giving us that, and then it's giving us a 2. So it's talking about being grateful, you know, for what the divine has offered you, and not to, you know, waste not, want not, that type of thing, right? Take every day like it's your last, right? That's what the Two of Pentacles says to me. Live every day like it's your last. but, you know, not like going crazy and wilding out like it's your last, but it's kind of like being stable, being secure, being solid, right, within your material world, but then being able to kind of like go outside or go off the beaten path every now and then so that you feel like you're making the best out of life, right? You're getting the most out of life, right? Also, you know, this is just talking about how life tests you sometimes. Being in control of your finances, right? New challenges. That's what this Two of Pentacles is. New challenges that you face. Because things have sort of like, I don't know, you have more free time or something like that, right? Do something better with the free time that you have. Two of Pentacles, period. Aquarius. Okay, so we're at 40-44 and we're now at Pisces. This is crazy. I can't believe. Love yourself first, Pisces. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And loving yourself comes in so many different ways, right? You can do that just all around. It's kind of like how Virgo says, pay yourself first, right? This is a healthy way to live. This is a healthy methodology. Loving yourself first is, you know, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit, managing your material world, or your material, sorry, I'm saying a lot. Managing your material goods, balancing them out, adding to them, all of that. But it's also making your life, you know, easy, beautiful, that type of thing. Managing your bills, how you take care of your body, what you eat, you know, how you manage your temperament, all of that is loving yourself. You know, love yourself first. Because if people feel like you're too needy, they're gonna be like, damn, like what's going on? Like, you know, like that type of thing. That's how you take your power back, by loving yourself, right? Making that time for yourself. Anyway, let me look at the other card. Yeah, King of Swords, right? Ooh, that Three of Swords is peeking through. Making time for yourself, right? Being logical, head and heart, merging the two. Doing what makes sense. Common sense ain't common. But loving yourself first, that's not common. People will love everybody else around them before they love themselves first. You know what I mean? And sometimes if you're doing that, people may not feel like your love is authentic because they're like, well, child, you doing all this other stuff too. You run around, you loving them, you ain't calling me, all this stuff, whatever. So it's kind of like, I don't think that. So that makes people distant from you. But when you love yourself first, you know what I mean? And you're not spreading yourself thin, it makes your essence is just kind of like stronger. You know, your vibration, the pulse, the aura, right? The auric field is enlightened and charged, okay? So people are attracted to that love. Attraction, Venus, hello. Very Taurus, love yourself. You know, that might be different for some of you guys because what comes before this, or what, you know, this is 1/3 Capricorn and 2/3 Aquarius. So the Capricorn is kind of like, I'm just used to kind of like doing this, being practical, da-da-da. You know, blinders on, going forward, da-da-da, ignoring certain things, you know. So now it's time to focus on you, 444. What? All right, y'all better give it to me, honey. Give it to me. 444, I'm just amazed at all that. We started with it, we're ending with it with Pisces. I did all of that. I know the video isn't going to be at 444, but I did say, you know, taking care of yourself, thinking about yourself, da-da-da-da-da, and in positive ways, healthy ways, you know. And you're gonna feel it over time. Mental health is also important too. Being able to discern what's for you and what's not for you, for sure. For you, not for you, for sure. So love is in the air, everybody. And for me, this season of Aquarius and this, you know, holiday of love and Aquarius ruling humanity and universal love, isn't that what that is? Is very interesting. And the fact that Martin Luther King is an Aquarius during this season, his birthday obviously. And we're in the time of the age of Aquarius. Mercury retrograde was in Aquarius. We're thinking outside the box. Different types of people. You know, reimagining what the human experience is. Reimagining what the earthbound experience is. You know, health improvements all around, right? Innovation, ingenuity, artistic expression, individuality, environmental awareness, nature and wildlife awareness, the internet, look at social media in the grip. Remember, Aquarius rules the internet and social media, and it is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is a money planet. Aquarius is also like a sign of like surveillance, you know? I'm clearing the out of these cards, and I'm not even about to use them again. I'm just trying to clear them out. All right. My phone probably needs to be charged too. I'm just talking now, y'all. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe. Honey, I don't even know if I can watch this whole thing to timestamp it. I will try to. It's just, I didn't even know it was gonna be this long. I was gonna try to make like 15 minutes or something. How could I? 6 of Cups. You changed. 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this has to do with like sex, emotions, relationships, balancing out your emotions with sex. Maybe some of you are now like ready to get to the next stage with somebody, or maybe you're ready to take it to the next level with something in terms of like a relationship, or how you connect with sex or something like that. But these definitely fell out. This could be like you reconnecting with somebody that you used to know on a personal level, one-on-one, right? Reconnecting, surprise meeting, surprise running into you. Surprise running into you. This is connected to Mercury. You know, the lovers. Am I about to run into somebody that I used to know? Well, I'm on a train. What I'm about to do? Let me go, you guys. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you all soon. Happy Valentine's Day, and happy full moon in Leo.